Hey everyone, thank you so much for checking out today's video from Castle Bricks and Son. Now, if you've been following us over the last year or so, you'll know that we've been working on a pretty large layout in our basement, medieval themed. And right now we have three separate castles on our table. The first is our King's Castle from 1984, and then we combined three sets from the Creator Castle that just came out a few years ago, and then the crown jewel of the table, the Lion's Knight Castle that just came out recently. We've also added at least the start of a couple of villages on our table as well. And then we've also added some mountains and some caves and some rivers and some other things to sort of bring the layout to life. And in today's video, I want to share with you some of our newest additions to our table. Now, in our last video, we had built the medieval town square, but we didn't quite have a location for it yet on the table. And I knew I wanted to keep it close to the Lion's Knight Castle because it complements that set so well. But I also wanted to keep it close to the edge of the table so that my son could play with it. And I wanted to have at least part of that set open so that my son could access the interior of the buildings. So we found a great place for it on the back edge of the table. It is right where I want it, and we have been working on adding some terrain and the road that runs into the town. Now the plan is to eventually add more buildings there and create a real town square with a bustling marketplace in the middle of the table there, and eventually to also add a port as well on the other side of the castle. And as you can see there, we have a lot of room to work with. We finally have all of the base plates down. We have the table covered for the first time since we started this project almost a year and a half ago. The one thing that we do need to add right now is a bridge so that the Black Falcons can get over there and they can fight the Lion's Knights. So looking beyond this brazen attempt by the Lion's Knights to acquire more territory, I have off in the distance there a nice little small but bustling Black Falcon village, and I've added another building since the last video to that village, and it's by a builder by the name of MIJbricks, and it's done up like the old medieval market that was released several years ago, and this is the first building. I'm working on the second building as well. It's not exactly to spec. I don't have the water wheel, and I don't have a lot of the interior fleshed out because I'm trying to use as many loose pieces as I can to make these builds. But I really like the look of it. I think it works with that village and the aesthetics of what I'm trying to go for there. It's a great build, a great plans. If you are into the Creator Castle, it's a nice piece that I think would complement your set. You would think that building a Lego tree would be easy, but I have no creativity and very little ingenuity. So I have to watch a lot of videos so that I can learn how to do this stuff. And I did watch some videos to be able to build some pine trees. And I want to give credit, again, where credit is due. And this is from AFOL TV. They had a great video. I'll add the link in the description. She talked to me like I was dumb in the video, which is exactly what I needed to make it happen. So I've been able to add some pine trees there, which really adds some depth and some volume to the forest that I have there. As you can see, it just makes the variety of trees there makes it look a little bit more realistic. I'm going to eventually go back and redo some of those other trees to make them look better. And that's it for today's video. If you'd like to follow us for more updates as we build and expand this medieval themed layout, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, happy building.